You've probably noticed it, that quick, clean summary that pops up when you Google a topic.
Today we're asking if online journalism could be on life support amid generative AI products like Google's AI overviews.
And now it's become the first major American media company to sue Google and its parent company, Alphabet.
Imagine waking up one morning to find that 70% of people doing Google searches never leave Google's results page. That instead of visiting your site, readers get everything they want: summaries, highlights, answers, right there. No clicks, no visits, no ad revenue. That's not sci-fi. That's happening. Publishers everywhere are in freefall. Jobs are being cut. Quality journalism is under threat. Google's AI-driven search isn't just changing the rules, it might be rewriting the game entirely. 1. What's changing? Google's AI search revolution. Google launched AI overviews, summaries at top of search that try to answer your question directly. If you don't need to click a link, you don't. There's also AI mode, which behaves more like a chatbot. Conversational, interactive, summarizing, driving down the need for links. These changes are global. AI overviews are active in over 200 countries. AI mode is being prioritized. 2. The fallout? Publishers in panic mode. A. Traffic collapse. Many publishers report 25 to 30% drops or more in traffic from Google search. Some say up to 40% loss. A key metric: zero-click searches are skyrocketing. That means users get what they want without ever visiting the source. In 1 year, zero clicks jumped from approximately 56% to nearly 70%. B. Revenue and business model under threat. Referrals, page views. Ad revenue equals the classic model. But if there are fewer referrals, ad revenue drops. And it's not just ads. Subscription models, subscription funnels, reader loyalty, these are being tested hard. Some publishers are relying more on direct revenue and diversifying beyond display ads. C. Staff, structure, and strategy disrupted. Media companies are laying off staff, closing or scaling back sections, shifting resources. Example: Reach, UK publisher of the Mirror Express Star, has announced 600 job cuts, including over 300 editorial roles, to adapt to the drop in search traffic and changing reader habits. Publishers are having to rethink SEO, content strategy, what kinds of stories they invest in. More focus on exclusives, original reporting, data journalism, things harder for AI to generate cheaply. 3. Why this feels existential. Google controls approximately 90% of global search market share. When Google changes how search works, it shifts everything. The dynamic is shifting from search engine to answer engine. Users increasingly want answers, not links. That's the core change. Because when answers are given directly, the traditional web traffic model struggles. Publishers are asking, is Google using our content to train these AI tools, yet giving us little in return? There are ongoing complaints and investigations. For example, antitrust complaints in Europe. 4. Some pushback, some evidence, some nuance. This isn't entirely doom and gloom. Some studies and publishers suggest the damage isn't uniform. For certain news sites, the drop isn't yet catastrophic. Some regional/niche publishers haven't seen massive declines yet. Certain types of content, evergreen topics, service-oriented content, e.g. how-to, advice, lifestyle, are more affected than immediate breaking news or deep investigative reporting. There are opportunities. Publishers are exploring licensing deals, pushing for compensation, negotiating with AI firms, working on new content formats, building direct reader relationships via subscriptions, newsletters, memberships. 5. What are publishers doing, or should be doing? To survive or even thrive, publishers are adapting. Here are the strategies in play. 1. Brand trust and unique content. Invest in journalism that cannot be easily mimicked by AI. Exclusive reporting, investigations, data insights, interviews. Strong voice, strong brand equals people are more likely to click when they do see your name. 2. Answer formatting and SEO for AI age. Optimizing content not just for traditional SEO, keywords, backlinks, but for how AI summaries pick what to present. Use structured content, FAQs, things to know, concise answer sections. Make sure Google's answer generators cite you. 3. Diversified revenue. Subscriptions, memberships, newsletters, events, branded content. Less dependence purely on display ads driven by traffic. 4. Legal, policy, collective action. Complaints and antitrust efforts, e.g. in Europe, over Google's treatment of publishers. Efforts to force more transparency on how AI summaries/overviews choose their sources and what traffic/referral impact they have. 5. Building direct relationships with audiences. Newsletters, push notifications, platforms where you own the audience. Fostering loyalty, people who come directly instead of via a third party like Google. 6. Signs of trouble. How big is this really? Let's look at numbers and evidence that show just how serious this shift might be. Zero-click rate on Google searches jumped from approximately 56% to approximately 69% in about a year. Some major publishers saw traffic drops of 20 to 40% year over year. The Daily Mail reported traffic down by up to 89% in some contexts after AI overviews. Publishers like Reach are cutting hundreds of jobs. 7. Why it's not just publishers who should care. Because this shift touches many pieces of the information ecosystem, quality of information. If content creators can't monetize, journalism gets squeezed. Less investigative journalism, more surface news. Diversity and fairness. Smaller, local publishers may be hit hardest. Overviews tend to favor large, already established sites. That could concentrate power, limit diverse voices. User experience and credibility. AI summaries sometimes hallucinate. Give wrong facts, oversimplify. Users might trust wrong info if summarized badly. 8. The worst case. Google's zero future. Some publishers fear a world where zero-click becomes the norm. Google answers everything. Users never visit the original source. Revenue drops so much that many publishers go under or drastically cut back. Journalism becomes fewer people, less depth. If that happens, many fear that we'll lose more than just businesses. We'll lose accountability, local, national reporting, stories that matter. 9. What's next? What we must watch. Whether AI mode becomes default on Google search. Early reports say yes, that switch is coming. If AI mode is default, even more traffic loss could follow. Legal rulings, antitrust investigations, copyright cases, licensing laws could force big tech to share revenue or change how AI overviews work, how users' behavior evolves. Will people keep relying on just the summary or click through for more detail? If enough care, publishers can leverage quality and depth. New business models emerging. Subscriptions, AI-friendly content, membership, direct channels rather than intermediated ones. We are at a crossroads. Google's AI search revolution doesn't just disrupt the news industry, it threatens to reshape it. If publishers can't adapt, if policies don't catch up, we could lose the depth, the watchdogs, the truth seekers. Don't let this become Google's zero world. Hit subscribe if you believe in preserving real journalism. Share this video if you believe in taking a stand. Let's fight back together.